We've been doing some exploring in a few rivers on the outskirts of Kokkatok. You're looking at a good 45 minutes to an hour boat ride going at about 20 to 25 knots. And we're coming into rivers that would be on the inner part of a few fjords, and quite spectacular rivers. Substrate in some of them look similar to what you would find salmon in. There's only one known salmon river in all of Greenland, and it's just north of Nuuk. It's called the Kapisalit. We know there are Arctic char in these rivers, and we actually observed char in all the rivers that we did encounter. One or more lakes would be feeding these rivers. Basically, we're sampling environmental DNA, otherwise known as eDNA. It tells us presence, absence of species, what's there, what isn't there. So what spurred our interest in doing the eDNA sampling? Really three primary things. One is there's been reports of people catching Atlantic salmon at the mouths of char rivers and even in the freshwater system where char are. Secondly, fishers have been catching salmon through the winter months while they're doing their cod fishery, which is abnormal. And thirdly, some salmon have been caught full of eggs in September, October in this local region, which would make you wonder, are they looking at spawning in local rivers here? The process is quite simple. We just go to the site, we put these little pods in the water that have filtration devices on the inside of them, leave them for up to 24 hours just so that it can absorb any particles that are coming off fish, like mucus, skin, or feces. And then return, then remove the pods from the river, take the filter out, put it in a vial with a solution, preservative, and then it goes to the lab. If we find the presence of Atlantic salmon in the profiles, the next step would be carrying out more intensive temperature monitoring to see if they are supportive of salmon, and also getting in there to do some collections to physically put your hands on fish. Are they adults just nosing in the rivers this time of year, or will we find juveniles? If we find juveniles, then that would be confirmation that these fish are able to survive. So it's really looking at the colonization of additional rivers in Greenland.